My name is Luke Van Santen. I work for the Minnesota Department of Transportation in partnership with the Metropolitan Council of Minnesota. The Metropolitan Council is responsible for guiding and implementing the transit policies, among other things, in the Twin Cities, Minneapolis and St. Paul metropolitan area. MnDOT, as a statewide agency, has certain capabilities that aren't inherent in MetCouncil, and some of those capabilities were needed to fully execute the projects that MetCouncil was responsible for. We were prompted to procure a project management system like EBuilder because we were preparing to begin construction on the largest public works project in the history of Minnesota. And when we assessed the capabilities of existing systems, we felt that we needed to make improvements in efficiency, transparency, and accountability. After we put out our RFP and assessed the responses, we felt EBuilder gave us the best way to do that. We are maintaining a very strong focus on the processes module as we use EBuilder today. Doing so lets us maintain and continually improve our efficiencies and, as I mentioned before, accountability and transparency. Our implementation of EBuilder is maybe a little bit non-standard in that it's not officially an enterprise implementation. It's more of a project office implementation. Our entire department or project office is using the system, and that includes external stakeholders, internal agency staff, contractors, subcontractors, cities, counties, pretty much anybody involved with any of our projects. We are utilizing EBuilder Mobile. It's still somewhat of a limited implementation. The points where we have implemented it, we're seeing a very high return on. It's really increasing the turnaround on lots of different types of processes. We've seen benefits from using EBuilder, as I've mentioned in previous answers, in increased efficiency, increased transparency, and accountability. What does that mean in real-world speak? That things get done quicker, things don't get lost, and we're able to more fully execute our mission. My experience with the EBuilder team has overwhelmingly been positive. I'll break it down into four components. The first involvement we had with EBuilder was during our implementation, and everybody involved there was highly professional, very technically skilled, and wanting to help us get the best possible product. After we got through implementation and we started interacting more with the support staff, that high quality level of service continued. The support staff is always ready to work on a problem that might be happening for you, and always very professional. The third way we interact with the EBuilder team, and I'm using team in maybe a little bit broader sense than just EBuilder employees here, but is by coming to the user conference and meeting both EBuilder employees as well as other people that we maybe haven't seen or talked to since the last user conference, and just exchanging ideas, developing relationships, and passing information along. The fourth way we've been interacting with the EBuilder team is through the community and through the Client Advisory Board. We think those are two really important ways to maintain a high level of knowledge transfer, as well as really good ways to drive possible innovations. And every time we've interacted with anybody there, we've been impressed with, again, the professionalism, the high technical knowledge, and just general get it done, can do attitude.